Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now, to get us started here today guys, this is going to be a clip on Chalet on the basement for the wine cellar attack where you open up the back wall and open up the hallway wall. And so in this clip here, you're going to see this warden. He's playing really aggressively for the walk up. Now, with this warden playing here, I have to get him out of this location. And the reason why is because if he's playing that location, then I can't open up this long angle because he'll just shoot it right off. But since I shot at him right there and made him shoot back at me, it's going to force him to back up because it gives my teammate an opportunity to walk up. Now, what you're going to see here, and this is going to be more of a tip for a newer player, is I'm going to open up this elbow wall, but here's the thing, right? I'm making it vaultable, and I'm making it vaultable with purpose because the idea is since that warden was playing very aggressively, you can basically safely assume that this guy is going to want to play aggressive for this open breach as well. And you're going to see here I drone, and he immediately hops out, and I'm going to go ahead and get myself a freebie just like that to start that round. Now, next up here, boys, we're going to be playing Clubhouse. We're going to be attacking. I'm using Habana. I'm going to be attacking the basement. So my main goal with this push is that I want to open up kitchen hatch. I want to open up stock hatch. I want to open up bar hatch. And I want to create as much pressure as possible and also clear out the roamers, okay? And that's going to be like the general idea for the push. So that way we can make an execute onto the kitchen hatch drop. Maybe get my teammates pushing into blue. And then if there is enough people alive, they can make a play through the bar hatch as well for church as well. And that's the idea with this push. Now, what you're going to see here in this next part of this clip is that I'm just going to be droning out kitchen here. And I just want to do this to make sure there's nobody in my hallway, nobody in my immediate kitchen. And what you're going to see here is that these guys do have a Cade Claw on the hatch. Now, I do have a Thatcher here, so I'm going to go ahead and make use of my Thatcher. He does miss his first toss, but that's totally okay. He is going to land a second toss. Now, just so you guys are aware, with Habana on that site, or on that hatch, you actually can get that Cade Claw without Thatcher's involvement if you splash damage, or use the Habana pellets to splash damage kill the Cade Claw. But you're going to see here, we just use the Thatcher and just keep it really simple. I'll try to get a clip where I actually showcase that eventually here. But right here, I'm opening up stock hatch. Now, I'm making a rotate from inside of stock into bar. And the reason why I'm doing that is because it'll just make it a lot easier than to go from like, go to stock, go to lounge, and then go to stage door, and you're exposing yourself to secret. You know what I mean? You just want to you open up that wall so that way you have faster rotates and you can use less time during the round figuring out what push you want to do basically. So right here I'm just going to be droning. Now my teammates are starting to get call outs, clear out the roamers, give me call outs on where people are. And one of the call outs that I'm getting right here is that this Cade is playing inside of church. I believe we don't know yet where the Scopos is, but you're going to see here Valkyrie leaves site. My teammates are funneling blue, they're funneling dirt, so that means we have a kitchen hatch drop right here because they gave us site. So now I'm going to go ahead and drop site here, and then that's going to allow my teammates to also funnel in as well because now I'm creating that pressure. You know, I'm going to go ahead and kill the Cade. There is a Valkyrie in the hallway that we saw on the drone. He rotates to the hallway, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up a kill on him as well. And then the last guy got killed from church, the Scopos. And long story short here, ideally what you would do in this position, like post-plant 3v1, you would go dirt and then you would rotate up towards the hatch again and then play from the hatch. However, in my frenzy to finish the clip here, I do go ahead and just ego challenge the rotate hole and secure the round like that. Now I've got a fancy little clip here again for you guys here where we are attacking the staff open area bomb site on bank. And like I said, guys, I'm gonna fast forward through this initial section here. But ideally, or not ideally, but whenever you do attack this bomb site, usually people are gonna funnel and play inside of tellers. They're gonna play inside of archives. They're probably gonna be roaming like upstairs, that type of thing. So what you're gonna see during this like early section of this round is that I'm just like droning. I'm just trying to make sure there's no like rat play where someone's hiding inside of ATMs or hiding lobby or like. You know what I mean? I'm checking like behind the couches, you know, that type of thing with my drone right there because that way I can make sure that nobody's ratting on us and then we'll be able to funnel, or at least my play here is to funnel into tellers and try to make a play through tellers, go into archives, and get on their rotate hole, because if you get onto the rotate hole, it basically opens up the site a little bit more, because there's a gap basically that they always have to be aware of, or else we make plays off of the gap basically. And what you're going to see here is you're going to see that I'm going to end up using that gap to my advantage. But long story short here, I drawn out tellers. I see that nobody's tellers, so I'm like, okay, what I need to do now is I need to start walking up towards tellers. I'm going to walk into tellers here. And for context here, I'm going to start getting wall banged because there's a punch hole on the far left of the wall that I missed. But luckily for me, I am going to wall bang him when he starts shooting at me. He does light me up to 1 HP though, so it is a very dangerous position for me now. But once again, I'm going to chill out, and then I'm going to start droning again, start executing more and more of our push, because now all I got to do is just make sure that I don't get hit, and then we should be able to take advantage of this position. But Rooney starts shooting at me, so I'm going to go ahead and peek her here on the rotate, get a very nice shot on her right there. And then right here, 2v3 position. My teammates are giving me call-ups that Goyo's upstairs. So what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to like figure out, like, is there a gap that we can take advantage here? I'm going to go ahead and open up quadruple wall. You're going to see Capkin tries to walk up on the rotate hole, but we're going to kill him. And then the castle that I was playing on the quad wall is going to back out in front of the rotate hole, which is a gap, and I'm going to kill him as well. Goyo flanks me, but my teammate is going to safely get the refrag, and we're going to secure the round just like that. Now, next up here, guys, I know a lot of people in the current meta say Monty is broken, say he's really annoying to play against, and you know what, guys, I agree. However, here's the thing, guys, right? The main way that you're going to counter Monty is by playing with another teammate and playing at cross angles from each other. So like right here, my smoke is playing at a cross angle from me. So if the Monty tries to walk up on me, my teammate's going to shoot him in the back, okay? However, in this specific clip, what we're trying to do in this position is we're just trying to hold Monty in this position, okay? And then what's going to happen is I'm calling out to my Echo to bring his Jokai drone over, and what we're going to do here is that we're going to 3, 2, 1, and the Echo drone, my Echo is going to disorientate the Monty, and when you disorientate with the Yokai drone, it'll knock back his shield, and we're going to go ahead and secure the kill just like that, because I'm going to shoot when he disorientates the Monty, knocking back his shield, and then I'm going to go ahead and collect a freebie and kill that Monty right away off rip, because he's stuck in place because me and my teammate are holding him there. Now, once again, guys, on bank, once again. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the same game. However, long story short, for context here, what I'm doing is I'm playing Rook. Now, the main reason why I'm playing Rook in this position is that I want to play the ACOG, and I want to play Trump. I want to play Banana. I want to be able to contest these guys when they open up the wall for top square. For context, they're doing a top square push. They're going to try to execute into site and plant. And my main goal here is to take gunfights with the Rook armor, or with Rook, plus the Doc combo as well, and basically just try to get as many picks as we can while they're attempting to work and execute onto site. And as you guys saw there is one guy top square. There's also going to be, for context here, there's going to be 2 guys pushing marble. Okay, and what's happening here is my teammate's giving me callouts that Dokubi's bottom marble right here. So what I'm doing here is, since my teammates are playing janitor door, they're playing meeting, that allows me to walk up and start swinging marble here. And long story short here, there's currently nobody at marble, but he does start coming back, and my teammate calls out that, and I'm gonna go ahead and swing here, cash the Dokubi, putting us in a nice 4v2 position. Once again, guys, I'm going to swing the breach here using the ACOG, because this is just like what I set out to do before the round started, is I'm just trying to make this as difficult as I can for them to push. Now, I do open up the desk right there because I wanted to try to kill one of the guys top square. However, I'm not going to get the kill. And then what's going to happen here is, once again, my teammates are calling out that there's a guy marble. I'm going to swing around the elbow here, right here. But unfortunately, I'm not going to catch him, and he is going to make his way into sight. Now, I didn't want to force the gunfight right there because there is a very high chance that I would die. So I just let him have sight, because now we know we're both in a Mar. One guy's in sight, one guy's top square. This guy planted behind the couch inside of admin here. So we killed him. He does have the fuser down, 2v1 position. Now I just need to work with my teammate to figure out where the last guy is. And since he was top square, more than likely he's most likely going to be inside of sight or pushing janitor. You know what I mean? Trying to play aggressive. But you're going to see here my teammate gets on the defuse. I'm just waiting here. He starts trying to wallbang for my teammate. So since he's really focused on my teammate, that allows me to walk up and go ahead and kill him, and we're going to secure the round right there. Alrighty, boys. Next up here, we have our drone preset inside of Dragon. We are attacking the exhibition office bomb site, and the idea here that I like to do, like I said, guys, I'm going to fast forward through this as much as I can. There is a crack in this window, but nobody ends up being there. I like to open up this office outside double wall here because it creates a lot of phantom pressure and also gives my teammates an opportunity to play there as well. But what I like to do is I like to open up this wall for Geisha, and the idea with this is that when you place it to the far right like this, it'll open up the drum wall as well, which allows you to go from Geisha right into drum right away and start progressing more of your push. But as you're seeing here, I'm just going to take my time. I'm journeying out, trying to make sure the side of the map is fully clear before I keep progressing this push. And what you're going to see here is that I am going to see a warden, or not a warden, a Womai inside of drum here. He is going to catch my teammate that tried to walk in through my breach. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be looking through my open breach here and trying to get a refrag. However, this guy's going to end up rotating to the Geisha double door. Now, this Womai isn't really peeking or anything like that. He's kind of just sitting inside a Geisha at this point. So what I want to do now is try to see if we have any other options instead of just walking in and trying to take a very forced 50-50 gunfight. So I end up going towards terrace window, trying to look to see if there's any free kill there. There isn't. So I run back towards the breach, and then the Womai, because he heard me run away, so that's why he ran out on my teammate there, but we do get refragged. And then I'm going to use that opportunity to take drum. I pre-fire minibar, end up getting myself a kill on the bandit, and then now we're in a 2v1 position. Now here's the thing about 2v1 positions, guys. This is completely losing for the last guy because he has to find a way to even out the numbers in this position, or else we just pinch him and or force a plant basically with cross or with cover basically. Now, as you can see, when I joined him there, he is playing very aggressive, and he's trying to, like, force a gunfight on one of us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an ace charge on this wall, and then when I do that, it basically shifts his attention towards me. So it's very easy to assume that he's going to be on this angle in front of me because I'm taking his attention off of my teammate to me, and that's probably the only position that he can realistically play that's, like, a safe angle. So it leads to me getting a freebie on him because I expect him to play that angle since I'm taking his attention by tossing an ace charge on the wall. Does that make sense? But that's going to do it for today's step-by-step video, guys. I do really hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully that last clip made a little bit of sense that I'm taking his attention. Please let me know down in the comments if that made sense or not. But hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know down below any feedback. And once again, make sure to like and subscribe. Peace!